I don't think you're going to be a stranger to this, but you know Maslow's hierarchy of needs? This we need to have, this is what we want to have. I find that there's a strange correlation with this on lots of things in our life. And I'm going to be like a conspiracy theorist here. So at the bottom, the things that we have to survive, like food, water, shelter, clothing, that kind of stuff, we have to have. But if you look at all the way at the top, it's self-actualization, like having meaning and purpose in our life. It's the very top. It's the hardest to achieve. Many of us will not achieve it, but we desire that, to realize our full potential. Somewhere in here is status. So Marty Neumeier has this thing in his book, The Brand Flip. It's called the Brand Commitment Ladder, and it tells you what kind of relationship you have with your customers. It's very important to understand this, and then he starts doing this. I'm like, wait a minute, is it not this? So if we start to understand why people buy things, the psychological, emotional needs that we all have, and we address those things, we'll start to unlock value and pricing. Okay? So at the bottom is satisfaction. It just means that you said you're going to do this, and you did what you said. And I start to feel like I might try you again, right? So you delivered the juice on time, you built the website. Okay, you did what you said, I'm satisfied. The next one up on the rung is delight. When you've surprised them, you got one-day shipping or same-day shipping from Amazon, like, damn, this is good. I like this. So there's a little bit that you do more, and it gives them this element of surprise and delight. There's a peak experience, and you might start to recommend it. You know this. If someone goes above and beyond to surprise you and delight you, what do? You jump on social, you tell people about it. It's free advertising, word of mouth, right? So now there's increasing levels of trust that's happening there. If you go one above that, it's called engagement. This is where you start to feel like you belong as part of a community or a tribe. And this is really important. You've developed customer loyalty, and you will automatically repurchase. This is good. So any brand that you love, you feel is part of a community, and something else comes up, you'll buy another version.
Sorry to interrupt. I want to let you know that I'm starting this community where we're going to help people just like you, experts, authors, and coaches, to develop your personal brand. It's called Content Lab. So for more information on that, just check out the links in the description. Now back to our show.
So at the very top of this, the brand commitment ladder from a customer point of view, it's called empowerment. It's even more than tribal enrollment, engagement, all that stuff. And if you read the book, it says personal growth. What brand helps you to grow?
CrossFit.
CrossFit. Future. Good answer. Future. Thank you. Thank you. What brand helps you to grow? Anthony Robbins, yes. So maybe there's an author that you read the book or you attended a course, but to help you grow personally. This is really important. Maybe it could be a finance investment person helps you to grow. Lots of ways to do that, okay? Gives you emotional support. So I'm surprised nobody has said this yet, but like Nike has a program, and you run virtually against friends, and they try to keep you in shape. You are literally growing stronger, building stronger cardiovascular systems. You're gonna hopefully live longer, look better, feel more confident. That's a lot of personal growth. And so when they tap into that, they will take all your money. And you'll be happy to give it to them. That's the thing. So then there's the business success part of it, where they help you to grow your business. This is important. And then right there, number 4, social status. It's right up there. So we buy things because when we buy things, it gives us a sense of our identity. Like what you buy says something about you. Do you believe that? It's not everybody's nodding. What you buy says something about you. Even when you don't want to buy, that says something about you too. Like my dad, he just wants to buy the cheapest version of everything. Like Costco pants are fine for my dad, right? And then I know who your dad is right now, right? The $1.50 hot dog, boom, he's good, right? So what you buy says a lot about who you are. And there's a statement, we vote with our money. You want to see more of this in the world or less, right? That's why I think many people are against fast fashion, because it's killing the planet. It's cheap, it's poorly made, and they basically steal ideas that other people toil over and develop and innovate, right? Sorry, off soapbox now, all right? So you think about that social status. The higher you go up in this ladder, the greater the commitment from the customer, your client, is. And you just follow this pyramid. right? He already figured out. So what you want to do is help people with feeling love and belonging, self-esteem, and help them to actualize their own meaning and purpose. And it turns out when you sell a product or service that helps them to achieve this, you will command more money. Now, I want you to think about what it is that you do. Where are you selling in this? This is the debate about the wants and the needs. Like, are needs or wants more valuable? So I'll give you an example. Like I said, I'm an Apple ride or die kind of person, right? And every time I want to buy a new Apple product, do you ever pay attention to Apple sales pages? I do. I study it like up and down, okay? Do you know how hard it is to find out how much something costs from Apple? Yes. See, as soon as they say, you're like, what the fudge? Where's the price? What are the specs? So Apple took this whole model of selling and turned it upside down. Go on the Dell website, where's the price? Right there. It's right there on the front page. Because they got nothing. They're not selling you a story. They're not helping you to achieve status. Anybody like rock a Dell t-shirt? You know, put a Dell bumper sticker on, like ride or die. Anybody do that? Nobody does that. Because I just want it to perform, and I want it to be cheap, and I want it to be here tomorrow. Dell does a good job of that. But when Dell slaps their logo on something that's not computer related, does it go up in value? I don't think so. It's down. Ouch. There goes the Dell sponsorship, guys. So the Apple sales page, right? So you know what they do at the top? They try to get you to buy into the whole freaking store. You gotta keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And so they're not going to start with this much RAM, that many kilohertz. They actually changed, they rewrote the rules about how to market computer products. Because you know why? Because they couldn't compete with Intel. So they just changed it all. And when they ran that campaign, which was the campaign that put them back on the map, that was the rebirth of Apple, what was it called? Think Different. I know the proper English is think differently, but think different. Where in Maslow's hierarchy of needs is think different? What is it doing to you? Why did it come up with that? Now, first of all, Steve Jobs, brilliant marketer, works with one of the best agencies in the world, Chiat Day, with Lee Clow leading. They come up with this thing, think different. Do you remember the commercial, Here's to the Crazy Ones? Yeah. Which is, I believe, a Jack Kerouac poem that they snaked brilliantly. Somebody, can you recite Here's to the Crazy Ones? Does anybody know? I know, but I want to know if you know. Okay, so here's what we need to do. There are brilliant products, services in the world that are giving you the blueprint on how to be super successful, and they give it to you for free every single day. Jim Rohn, Success Leaves Clues. Look at successful companies and brands, see what they do, and pick up the clues. Success leaves clues. So you can teach yourself and be an autodidact for the rest of your life. Never have to pay another dollar in tuition or courses or masterclasses or boot camps like this, and just pick up the clues. They're all there.
If you've enjoyed this video, I want to remind you about Content Lab, something that I've launched, and it's designed to help coaches, content creators, and authors just like you create content that consistently cuts through the clutter.